Hello and welcome. This is Frankie Serenelli with Serenelli and Associates, and I'm here today to walk you through how to make your IRS tax payments electronically online using the IRS payment system. If you are a client of ours coming into the 2025 filing season in 2026, you will receive emails from us with your tax return through our new SafeSend client portal, and you will have the links to be able to make your either your estimated tax payments or your balance due payment directly through there by using the link that will bring you to the IRS website. This is our website homepage. If you are on our homepage, you can simply go to IRS Payment. This is where this little video is that you are watching right now. And down here, make a payment on the IRS website is the link you want to click. And this will bring you directly to the IRS payment portal, same as will when you get our email coming into year end when we're filing your tax return. Just a quick note that Serenelli and Associates does not take your information and pay directly. This goes directly to the IRS website. We do not facilitate in the payment of your balance due or tax returns. We do not handle the transfer of the payments. Again, this goes directly to the IRS, and you're making the payments directly through them. So there are multiple ways to pay here. If you want to make it with a bank account, electronic check, a debit or credit card, there's debit or credit card. This is letting you know that there are fees associated with that. Your online account, if you have an online account, or you can create an online account, which we will do in a separate video, where you go through an idme.gov process, and you'll be able to always log on to your account and see your tax records and history and payments and things like that. But for today's purposes, we are going to show you how to do this using your bank account. So we are going to go back to the screen that it would bring you to, and we are going to select Make a Payment. So on this screen, this is the direct pay payment portal for the IRS. This is currently at the end of 2025. This is what this looks like. This may change and we would update accordingly, but reason for your payment, there are multiple options here. For the sake of this video, we are talking about individual tax payments. Whether it be your estimated tax payment for the fourth quarter, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, or a balance due on a tax return or an amended return, we are going to select balance due on tax return as if we were filing a 2025 tax return. Apply payment to, again, there's multiple options here if you're filing an estate or a gift tax return, or any of the other options here. But again, for this video purpose, we are talking about individual tax form 1040, and that would be your individual taxes. Tax period for payment, like I said, normally this would be 2025 if we are filing this year's tax return. Those forms are not out yet, so we are simply going to select 2024 for the sake of this video, and we are going to continue. Screen 2 is the identity verification form. So this is basically where the IRS wants to make sure that whoever is logging on here and making the payment is indeed the taxpayer. So they go through a verification process. They're going to ask you for information off of your prior year's filed returns. So with that said, when you are filing this, we're going to go ahead and select the 2024 tax year being the last year that we filed. For your filing status, if that tax year's tax return was a married filing joint return, keep in mind that the information that you are going to enter for first name, last name, social security number, and date of birth are all going to be the taxpayer's information on the form. So if you are the spouse and you are on here going through the motions, going to pay your taxes online, please make sure that you are using the taxpayer's information. The reason for that is that the IRS identifies your joint return to the Social Security number for the taxpayer. So we have seen circumstances where people have gone in and gone through the screen and made the payment using the spouse's Social Security number, and then the IRS has a hiccup and they don't know where to post the payment to, and it's just stuck in limbo. So we want to make sure that you're making this to the right place. So we're going to use the taxpayer's information. So again, it's going to be your first and last name, your Social Security number. You're going to confirm your Social Security number, date of birth, and your address. At the bottom, you're going to check this little box that says I accept, and you're going to click continue. I'm going to go ahead and enter my information now and meet you on the next screen. So here we are on the next screen, and this is your payment information. So what you're going to do here is you're going to enter the amount of the balance due from your tax return if you have the voucher. If you got our emails, like I said, there would be a voucher there with a link, and it should give you the balance due on the tax return. So we're going to enter that information in here. If it's $1,500, we enter in the $1,500. This is the payment date, which you can select to make here. Then you're going to enter your routing number for your bank account, the account number. You're going to confirm the account number, whether it is a checking or savings account. And then in this section here, I highly recommend that you do this. If you check this box and you put your email address in, this will allow the IRS to send you a confirmation of your transaction that you have paid your taxes that you can keep for your records. If you click on the continue button, whether or not that you select this box, which we highly recommend that you do, once you click continue, it will bring you to the last step, and that will be your confirmation. Okay, once you confirm the payment, payment amount and all your information, it will bring you to a final screen that shows your confirmation with a confirmation number. You will be able to print that screen for your records, but again, I highly recommend that you use this email here so that you can get a copy of it emailed to you directly. That is really it in a nutshell. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at 973-927-3300. Shoot us an email or visit us online on our website. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out.